Do you have any memories specifically of a moment where you just really had no idea what you were doing?
Yeah. Definitely. My kids are only a year apart. In the middle of the night, got up and the baby was hungry. I was nursing him. He had diarrhea everywhere. And then my 1.5-year-old started screaming in his bed. I cleaned him up, put him back. I'm trying to comfort the other one. The other one starts screaming and I'm just like running back and forth. The baby had thrown up in his crib. So he had now diarrhea and throw up. So he was clearly sick. The other one's still screaming. I was like, I don't know how to be in two places at once.
How do I divide myself? There are times in motherhood where you do something, you get through your first illness, you get through sort of those milestones where you're like, there was a moment there I thought I was not going to be able to get through that. And now I'm on the other side of it. And I'm like, yes, I did.
Yeah. And there's no bailing.
There is a strength in that is very empowering. I am so incredibly grateful to be able to get pregnant. Unbelievably grateful. But it is a means to an end. When I tell you that I cannot stand being pregnant, I mean it. I don't have a fun time. I am nauseous for most of my pregnancy. For every single one, it's been the same. It tapers off a little bit, but I continue to have nausea throughout my pregnancy. I have had aversions more than cravings for every pregnancy. When you're super pregnant and someone comes up to you and says, oh, isn't this just the most beautiful thing ever? I want to punch you in the face. I'm not going to, but I want to. I had a loss before Wyatt. It made pregnancy a different experience for me. So healthy babies. That's what it is. That's what we're looking for. But I do not like being pregnant. It's not fun. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Since I have not had the joy of having a ton of cravings, I would love to hear what some of yours are. I do find, especially this pregnancy, that sometimes when people say something, usually it's not a funky pregnancy craving. It's just a specific food that I then want it. So maybe we can set off some cravings. Maybe we could even try.
Kylie Kelce talks about Travis Kelce Taylor Swift on the first episode of Not Gonna Lie podcast. Kylie Kelce isn't hiding her feelings when the internet calls brother-in-law Travis Kelce her daughter's look-alike. The expecting mom of 3, 32, opened up about how her 3 daughters, Bennett, 18 months, Elliot, Ellie, 3, and Wyatt, 5, whom she shares with husband Jason Kelce, don't resemble their mom. What bothers her the most, however, is that the internet thinks Ellie looks more like Travis than herself. The internet has run away with the fact that she looks like Travis, which I am slightly offended by, Kylie admits. While Bennett and Wyatt look like clones of Jason. Kylie says, I was blonde, I had one dimple. I very much feel like Ellie could pass for looking like mom. If we could hop off the whole Ellie looks like Travis train, that would be greatly appreciated because that's the only one I have any chance of having any claim to when it comes to looking alike, she adds. The proud mom of 3 recently revealed that her and NFL alum husband are expecting their 4th baby girl, and she's hoping for any resemblance in the family's new addition. Jury's still out on the 4th one, she says, adding, trust me, I am trying desperately to make a child that has any resemblance to me. She also shares, we are so lucky that my husband makes cute girls. But, when you look at Wyatt's baby pictures and Jason's baby pictures side by side, it looks like we have cloned him. I complained a lot when Wyatt arrived, she admits. It looked like I had nothing to do with it. If I had not pushed her out myself, I would not believe that I had any part in making her, Kylie jokes. Kylie says Travis Kelce is spending most of his time supporting Taylor Swift's tour in Vancouver. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are very happy together. It's obvious the tight end is in love, source exclusive. As the temperatures drop and the holiday season begins, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce will have their love to keep them warm. The pop superstar is slated to wrap her Eras tour in Vancouver on December 8 after 152 shows, and she'll be spending some downtime with her tight end boyfriend. A source close to the couple tells People in this week's cover story, things with Travis are serious. He makes her very happy. They are great together, the insider says of the couple. Travis is a great guy. He's a very real person, kind and a gentleman. It's obvious that he loves Taylor Swift, 34, and Kelce, 35, first took their relationship public in the fall of 2023, and have since remained staunch supporters of one another. The athlete has been a fixture at Swift's Eras Tour shows, attending more than a dozen concerts, often with her parents, Scott and Andrea Swift. He even joined the star on stage in London in June. "That thing was rocking. Absolutely rocking," he said on his New Heights podcast of attending her November 2nd stop in Indianapolis. The Grammy winner, meanwhile, has returned the favor, attending every home game the Chiefs have played so far this season. She most recently cheered Kelce on wearing a sparkly 87 necklace, a nod to his jersey number, as the Chiefs beat the Las Vegas Raiders in Kansas City on November 29th. The November 29th game came just one day after Swift, who was named Spotify's most streamed artist globally for the second year in a row, and Kelce spent Thanksgiving together with their families in Nashville, Tennessee, a source previously told We. Guests included Kelce's brother Jason, his pregnant wife Kylie, and their three daughters Bennett, 21 months, Elliot, 3, and Wyatt, 5. Since going public, Swift and Kelce have been vocal cheerleaders for one another. While accepting the win for Video of the Year at the 2024 MTV Video Music Awards, Swift gave the athlete a shout-out for his support as she filmed her Fortnite music video. "When I would finish a take and I'd say, 'cut,' and we'd be done with that take, I would always just hear someone cheering from across the studio where we shooting it, and that one person was my boyfriend, Travis," she told the crowd. "Everything this man touches turns to happiness and fun and magic. So I want to thank him for adding that to our shoot because I'll always remember that." Kelce, meanwhile, recently revealed that Blank Space is the one Swift song he'd choose to listen to forever. "It's just unbelievable, everything about it," he said on a bonus episode of his New Heights podcast. "I'll throw a few new ones out there. Death by a Thousand Cuts is one that I've learned to absolutely love." He continued, "I've watched Tay's NPR, her tiny desk, and she played it on that one, and that's where I fell in love with it. On top of that, The Alchemy, can't go wrong with that one." He also highlighted Cowboy Like Me as another good one, while Jason said his favorite is I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. The Kansas City Chiefs have announced that Travis Kelce has been nominated for a prestigious NFL award as the tight end has a chance to add to his legacy. It was announced that Kelce is the Chiefs' selection for the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year award. The accolade is the league's most prestigious honor, with the achievement recognizing players who have created a positive effect beyond the game as well as their contribution on the field. Kelce is one of 32 nominees, with each club getting a selection. The Chiefs' chairman and CEO Clark Hunt explained the franchise's decision as he lauded Kelce's work through his various programs and foundations as a true role model. Over the past 12 years, Travis Kelce has grown into one of the most dynamic individuals in all of football, both on and off the field, Hunt said. He's a 3-time Super Bowl champion, a 9-time Pro Bowler, and one of the greatest tight ends in NFL history. He's also a tremendous leader, a role model for young people in Kansas City, and an inspiration to football fans around the world. Through his new Ignition Lab, the growing 87 Running Foundation, and his partnership with Operation Breakthrough, Travis has impacted the lives of thousands of young people in the Kansas City region and beyond. Hunt continued, "Very few athletes in the history of the game have balanced the same level of team success, individual accolades, and community engagement. The Chiefs organization and the Kansas City community are proud to have Travis as the club's nominee for the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year award." Kelce reacted to his nomination by revealing his pride in going up for the award. "I'm truly honored to be nominated as the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year. This organization and this city mean so much to me, and to have the Chiefs nominate me again is special," Kelce said. "Growing up in Cleveland Heights with supportive family and friends, I know the power of having people in your corner. It's been incredible to be able to work towards providing that same support and inspiration to kids through 87 Running and our work with Operation Breakthrough and the Ignition Lab. To see the inaugural class from the Ignition Lab getting ready to graduate is so special and something that I'll cherish forever. I know how valuable hope and purpose is in those high school years, and these kids have really seized the opportunity. being able to give back to the community here in Kansas City as well as show love to my hometown is not something I'll ever take for granted. I'm forever grateful to represent Kansas City, the Hunt family, our fans, and my foundation, and it's an honor to be nominated. Kelce established the 87 Running Foundation in 2015, with the name in reference to his jersey number. He was first nominated for the Walter Payton Award in 2020 and has since partnered with after-school program Operation Breakthrough, working with some of the most impoverished community members of Kansas City. The 35-year-old also set up the Ignition Lab in 2020 as an extension of Operation Breakthrough, helping inner-city students gain real-world experience and life skills. Each nominee from the 32 teams will receive up to $55,000, and the award winner will receive up to a $265,000 donation to their charity of choice. The award special will air nationally on Fox and the NFL Network on Thursday, February 6. The current holder of the award is Pittsburgh Steelers defensive tackle Cameron Hayward. The Kansas City Chiefs enter Week 14 sitting atop the AFC with an 11-1 record. While the Chiefs have already clinched a spot in the playoffs, they need to keep stacking wins in order to retain the No. 1 seed. However, the Chiefs' performance doesn't quite match up with their record, and tight end Travis Kelce knows it. After catching 7 passes for 68 yards during Kansas City's 19-17 over the Las Vegas Raiders, the 35-year-old All-Pro, who only has 2 touchdowns on the season, knows he can do more. I get a little hungrier. Right now, for whatever reason this year, I just can't find my way in the end zone, he lamented on New Heights this week. I'm just not on the same page as Pat Mahomes. It can get frustrating. It can get, frustrating. That's for damn sure. While Kelce looks to get things right on the field, he's earning praise for his incredible work off the field. The Chiefs announced the 9-time Pro Bowler was selected as the team's nominee for the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year award on December 5. The prestigious honor recognizes players who excel on the field and demonstrate a steadfast commitment to creating a positive impact beyond the game, the Chiefs wrote in a statement.